Welcome friends to Keep Walking, Keep Smiling. Today I'm going to present about a company named BEML, that is Bharat Earth Movers and Limited. It's a government company. It falls into Group A company, and listed in Bombay Stock Exchange. It comes into top 500 companies. Industry type is commercial vehicle. They develop commercial vehicles for different sectors and segments of the organizations. Okay, the company full form is Bharat Earth Movers Limited. It's a PSU company. Government holds 54% near about in shareholding. They have nine manufacturing units in India. Company deals in three verticals, that is in defense, mining and construction, and rail and metro. Company does exports in 67 countries. The verticals, these are the verticals basically they make. For defense, they make truck, recovery vehicle, bridge system, vehicle, missile, tank, transportation vehicle, and etc. Second vertical, they deal into mining and construction. They make bulldozer, loader, pipe, dumper, shove, undermining equipments, heavy machinery basically for industry requirement for like mining, coal, zinc, and power sectors, defense. They also integrate or make rail projects and metros, coaches, different requirements for requirements required in the railways and metro, construction of wagons and etc. Facts and figures about the company based on March 2020. Their market capital is 2,660.67 crores. EPS, that is earning per share, is 16.42. Price per earning is 38.19, higher than industry standard, which is 13.81. Sales as on March 2020 was 3,000 crore, 3,028 crore. It was down by 14% compared to March 2019. The other income have decreased. Other income has increased by 108%, which is a good sign. And this slow in sales basically is all because of slowdown that is the entire world is facing since last 2 years. Okay. Their net profit increased by 7.9% in 2020 compared to previous year. Their reverse reserve and surplus increased by 3.2%, which I think based on the sector or the things they deal into it, they should try to increase their reserve, which they can use for future expansion and giving dividends or bonus to the shareholders, increasing the value of the company. Operating margin declined by 3.33% as they deal into the segment which require very heavy investments, and the investments plus the whatever they manufacture so all has the depreciating value, like trucks and everything, all the machineries they have a depreciating value. So the amount of investment required to generate or to make those units and then sell it to the market and everything, the overall process, the cost of everything has been rising, as well as this because of slowdown it has impacted the operating margin of the company. Return on asset has like increased very marginally, that is 0.08%, which is I guess compared to the standards of the company or the company backing from the government, it's a poor sign that they have not utilized their assets for earning to that extent that a company should do it. Their average, this is their 10 years price chart. So you can see that there is lots of up and down, sudden rise and fall in the price of the company. The average high was 1172.46 paise for 10 years, and average low is 542.79 paise. This is the shareholding pattern. As I mentioned earlier, government holds 54 point approximately holding in this company. The foreign investment has declined compared to last year by 1.3%, whereas the domestic investment has increased by 1.3%, 1.31%. Banks and financial institute have declined their per holding by approximately by 1%. Insurance company have, I guess there is no insurance company hold the shares in this company. Mutual fund have increased their holding by 2%, 2.02%. I would personally stay out of this stock, as this stock, according to me, is overpriced right now, and one can go for other options. Like company currently is, I guess, trading at 613 today's price. I guess company, and based on that price, the company pays dividend, I guess, in a very fractional manner. So one can go for some other options in the stock which can give, with the company's data giving much better dividends or bonus, which has a bonus history. One can go for Tata Motors or Ashok Leyland or ITC, Tata Beverages, Global Beverages, Tata Consumer Products, or Infosys, HCL Technologies. Those are stocks that can provide better, what do you say, earning for the investors. Thank you for watching my video. If you liked, please share and subscribe for further details and more information about valuable investments. Thank you.